Hello and welcome to another SprutCAM tutorial brought to you by SprutCAM America. In this video I will go over adding the 4-inch CNC Vise by Tormach into your SprutCAM machine definition. Now to do this we first need to get the solid model. This can be found in the description below at our knowledge base for SprutCAM America, or you can also acquire it off the Tormach website on the Vise's product page. The part number for this is 35285. Now I'm going to drag this 4-inch vise in to SprutCAM. It can be either the IGES or a step. Either one will work. Just going to let that load in. Yes. And okay. All right, so in here we have our vise. So let's get this oriented. Let's go to the model tab and click part and click the vise and hit transform. Now first let's get this rotated around the X so we can see what we're working with here. So let's just rotate this 90 degrees and hit apply. Okay, now we'll take a look at it. We need to flip it around this way. So let's rotate this around the Z axis. Let's put 0 in X and around the Z 180 degrees and then hit apply. And we can then hit close. All right, so we now have our vise sitting like so. So let's go to the machining tab and we need to select the faces for the jaws and the body. So let's hit, with the machine definition selected, let's go to fixtures and hit add vise. And then down here where it says body empty, double click empty. Go into the model here and let's find all the parts here that are a part of the base. And it looks like this one is, this one is, this one is. So level 8 we don't want. Level 10 we do. We don't want level 11. And I think we can just select the rest of them. So I'm just holding down control as I'm selecting there. Okay. And I'm going to hit add. And then I'm going to close. And then let's go to the jaw. So double click there. And we're just looking for the parts. So it looks like 11 and 8. So these two right here. And then let's hit add. Okay. So now we've got our vise there. Now if I move this in, you'll see that the model is still showing from when we imported that in. So let's just turn that geometry model off. All right. So we can now click vise and we can align this up. I'm going to show you two different ways to align this, but first we'll just do it like so. You can align this any way you want. So these arrows, red, blue, and green, will line it up in X, Y, and Z accordingly. And these will rotate it, the arrows that are on the corners in each axis. Okay, so I want to have this lined up somewhere around here on the table. I'm going to grab this and I'll bring it down and it'll snap right to the table. You don't have to worry about it. You know, going through. You can force it through, but we can just bring that right down to the table. And then we just want to line this up in Y. And again, you know, you can kind of put this wherever you want it on the table, wherever you think that is about lining up with the T slots there. Okay, so we've got that lined up. Now let's double click our jaw. Not over here, over here on the left hand side. Don't do what I did. So double click jaw on the left. And here is where we are lining up this jaw. Okay. Now you can see this says 4 when we have this closed off. So let's set this to 4 inches. So for max, type in 4 and hit enter. All right. And that is it. All right, so those are closed. And we don't have to touch this value. This has already been set. So it's really just that right there. And now you can see it won't go any farther. So just by setting that max to 4, we've got it. We can hit OK. Now we are ready to save this vise. So let's right click Vise and do save. And let's name this 4-inch CNC Vise. And I'm going to name it vertical on the side. You don't have to do this, but I'm just going to name it vertical. I'll show you why. I'm going to hit OK. Now, let's say because this is a CNC vise, you can turn this on its side. So we can click Vise here. All right. And let's rotate this along the Y. All right. And now we can set this down on here. So why are we doing this? This is because you can use your CNC vise like so. So now you can come in here, right click and hit save. And let's name this 4-inch CNC vise. I won't say side or horizontal, however you want to name it. So now you've got vertical and on its side. So this will give you 2 options then. And you know, if depending upon how you do this, you could do this again. Click Vise, rotate it around this way, and save it again. You know, if you want to have another option in there. But that's essentially how you do it to get these into the software to use. This has been another SprutCAM tutorial brought to you by SprutCAM America. Have a wonderful day.